Okay, hi, can you hear me now? Hopefully this works. I'm sorry about that, guys. I know there were some people on the last one, so I apologize if I don't know the internet's been weird today. So maybe that's a sign. Let me know if you can hear me. Hi, Bella. Thank you. I was actually waiting a little bit to read for you because I wanted to read for you if you were in person. So I didn't read for you at the time you did. So you're back. So I'll do that for you. So Bella has a donation, guys, but I'll pull quick card for the yes or no questions for if that's okay with Bella for SK and May. And then I'll move on to Bella and Stara. Thank you again for your patience. I know she said I could get to another day. So, okay. So thank you guys for coming back. Sorry that it was delayed. So we'll just do this quickly. So for SK, thank you. Make sure, yes, and if you don't feel like subscribing, just let me know and I'll still pull a card for you guys. But I would prefer if you it messes with the algorithm when people subscribe and unsubscribe. So anyway, okay, so will my dad buy me a Honda City fourth generation if I get into SRCC college? Okay, so I'll just quickly pull a card. This is for SK, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors of SK. And then, actually, I have a good spread, Bella, for New Love. So, well, it's not good. I don't know. We'll see. We'll try it. But I understand. Okay, so Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors of SK. For SK's highest good, will SK's father buy them a Honda, a vehicle if they get into college? Oh, okay. So SK, this is just the free reads are just a one card pull. So but yeah, it seems like if this is something you guys have talked about or um, like um, like something that there's been a discussion about, that it's they want to reward you, like there is some feeling of a reward for getting into college, but at the same time, SK, it seems like they want the reward to be um, to, to to be one which helps you grow and be independent. I don't know, I'm getting that. So if they think that's going to add to you growing up and becoming an adult and being independent, then yes, it seems like they might be interested in buying you or helping out and supporting buying you the vehicle. But they certainly want to reward your hard work. Yeah, they're willing to reward your hard work. I feel like a professional energy, so I don't know if you're like father or you're a professional, but it's like a negotiation of sorts. Okay, thank you for dropping by. Yeah, and come back again. I pull free cards for the subs all the time, so you get some more specifics. May, if May, are you still here? Then I'll pull for you. If not, I will move on to Bella. I will give May a couple of seconds. The card was, I think it was a Nine of Pentacles, but in this deck it looks differently. Them and Junior be in a relationship? Give me one clear answer. Yes, possibly. Possibly. I just want to check one thing. There's certainly potential for it. There is a spark for it. Just gonna check one thing. Okay. I don't know why I felt the need to do that. Okay. So there's a potential for you guys to be in a relationship, but for some reason, there's something standing in the way. So it might be that you both like each other, or they like you, or you like them, or whatever. But it seems like the definition of a relationship is a little bit different between the two of you. So maybe what you think a relationship is, or what they think a relationship is, like this. But are they interested in you? Yes. Um, and there's a potential for a relationship. So okay, so thank you guys for whoever was there. So I'm going to read for Bella, and then if I have time, I'll read for Stara, and then otherwise, I think we're good for today. I think because everyone who was on the other stream left, and if you were on the other stream, then and you were waiting, then let me know. Okay, so Bella, what did you? Was there a deck that you wanted, Bella? I kind of feel like still using this deck for some reason, Bella. Um, Oh, you like the light seers. Okay, we'll use the light seers, but we'll clarify with this one for some reason. Okay. Oh, hi, Roberto. Hello. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Roberto. How are you doing? Nice to see you again. I'm sorry I had some trouble with my last stream. I don't want to be one of those people who says something about Mercury retro, and it's not. It's just probably the day and the weather here. But hi, So. Thank you for coming back to the stream. I think I saw your name. I'm just going to be on a donation, but I will certainly pull you a card once I'm done here. Yes, no problem, Bella. We'll look at it from two angles. Oh, please don't be funny again, stream. Do not buffer. Okay, I better be careful here. Okay, let's go. Excuse me. That stream shutting down threw me off. Let's see. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Bella, the Libra for Bella's highest good. Please give us some insight, clarity, and guidance on our question. Please protect us. Give us the answers that we need. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, Ghost. Sounds good. I should probably close the list, but I'll do that after I finish here. All right. Focus. Okay, thank you guys. Actually, let me type this in the list. So here, donations, Bella, Roberto, blessings. Roberto always says the word blessings. I like that. I don't know if you did it said it this time, but I remember it last time. Ghost dog, and then let's see, one card pull is for So. Oh, and Stara, if time, I will add you. Thank you again, Stara, for you. Okay. So here we go. Spirit guide, angels, ancestors. I'm gonna watch the time. I'm gonna do this. So Bella, was your question just about new love? I'm sorry, I forgot what the question, exactly how you worded it. I want to make sure we captured the way it was worded, but I remember it was something about new love or future love. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Ooh, wow, that was fast. Okay. Should I take this, Spirit? Spirit, okay. Spirit's gonna let me take this. Okay. So I don't read the reversals, but I will keep them in mind for this reading. For any police who are watching. I read in my own way. I read in the historical way of tarot more than the modern way. Okay. Let's see. Yes, so not a problem. Yes, Queen, sorry. I know there's been bad connection. I'll finish off here today and then maybe the internet wants me off. Yes, Roberto. So I just saw the things. Yes, Roberto, excellent. Did I close the free list? No, I told So I would give her a free card. I'll finish the donations, and if because there were some people on the last that I might have missed, but I don't know, Queen. Do you think I should close the free list? Maybe I should. So if anyone comes in during Bella's read, I'll pull them cards, but otherwise after that I won't. Okay. Anyway, thank you. Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Bella for Bella's highest good. Thank you. Okay, so for Bella here, it was married soon. Yes, marriage. So this is a kind of a future love spread that we're just gonna try a little bit with you because I think that was your question, right? I hope. So I'm going to clarify with this other deck because it was calling towards me. The one thing that I'm getting, so this is kind of a future love that speaks to like who that person might be, what will the nature of the attraction be, what they might be like, a little bit about, you know, any kind of little tiny specifics here or there. So what's interesting is the way that we've asked this question today, the spirit wants you to know, and your spirit guides are, I guess, wanting to also reassure you, which I feel often when we ask questions on your behalf. Let's see, 1 second, is that starting off the bat, okay, I'm going to leave this one for a second, but so this is somebody, hold on, let me just try to channel for a second. Okay, so they're indicating somebody who is a little bit more, it's not more because we're not comparing them to anyone, but someone emotional, like someone who's in touch with their feelings, maybe a little bit more than the average normal person or the average normal guy. I don't want to make those types of stereotypes, but something like that. Someone who might have a romantic nature, who might be a bit more of a deep thinker. It might not be obvious though. This would have been a connection. Could potentially be a love or a connection or relationship that is not immediately understood. It's not something that you would predict right away. It's not like you go away to a girls' trip in Italy and then you see them, and it might not play out that way exactly, but yet there will be a strong emotional kind of foundation to it, is what Spirit's indicating here. However, it does indicate that the way you know this person, the way you might meet this, and why I said no is there's a small indication that this might be someone you already know. But let me just clarify one second. Because there's energies here of being, okay, yeah, of already having some kind of interaction with this person, or it's going to feel very familiar when you do interact with this person. And it's not going to be a stressful situation. It's going to be the type of situation where everyone's relaxed, everyone's themselves. Specifically, you are yourself, and you are not this. It's just a familiarity. It's like a comfortable nature kind of thing, a feeling of comfort, of their ease. Like it's not as stressful. It's not like, it's not to say that there's not attraction, but you know, sometimes when we are around people that we're really drawn to, we get a little bit nervous and things like this. This is almost going to be, it has a kind of soft, kind, like easily breeze kind of flowing energy around this person in terms of like maybe how or where you guys are going to meet and how it's going to feel when you first connect. Also, not over analyzing the situation is something that will help. So this might be that both of you might be thinkers. You might be overthinkers of some sort. In certain aspects, not overthinkers, but you know, wondering what the situation is. But again, it's this feeling and energy of it's going to feel calm. You know, have you ever heard that saying? I feel like I've heard that saying, like something like real love or something. It's actually, you feel calm and you feel peaceful. There's some energy like that coming up. Wait, I'm suddenly being drawn to pull here. There is a little bit of a defensive energy, potentially as a possible challenge. But wait, before we get into that. Okay, yeah. So somewhere where, yes. So, oh, did I say something about school? Sorry, I just saw this. Oh, okay. Let me just go back here. You mentioned someone from school in the last session. Okay, I don't. It could be that because we do have this kind of returning energy. We also have this energy of kind of a friendship, someone that either you have already or you will, that you talk with, you collaborate well with. And when I say work, doesn't mean workplace, but you work well together. You guys have gotten to know each other, or you will get to know each other. Like it's going to go at a nice, normal pace. Like it's not going to be like this, you know, forced like date where you go and you feel this need to get to know someone. It's not that, it's not, like I'm hesitating from saying like it's going to be organic. Everything is organic in that sense, because we create from our own creation, as all of us as humans, right? But that being said, there's just an ease, like a feeling like always like, oh, you're on the same page. Like there's not tension in between here. Let's see. Okay, so there are things going on in both of your lives. So, okay, so this new level, just clarify this one. No, okay, on that one, Spirit Guide gave me the ancestors. This, okay, they're giving again a feeling of, this is a new, because we've asked for a future, this is more of a future love than a new love spread, but future love, again, that feeling of familiarity. It could be someone you know. It could be someone that you don't expect, like a friend, or just someone, you know, maybe in passing you say hello to them all the time. in the grocery store or something, or the library or something like that. But there's some sense of familiarity here if you haven't connected. But it's also, but it's new. So this is not somebody, it's not suggesting someone you've had a friendship, but at the same time, they love to be inspired and to be excited. They will be, there's someone who, if they see fireworks at night, they would be excited by seeing fireworks. Okay, thank you. They're not jaded. And that why I think Spirit's pointing this out, because maybe at some point in their life they felt they were jaded, but this seems like someone who's gone through the work and has kind of grown as a person on their own. This is oddly specific, Spirit, but anyway, okay. Let's get one more. Okay, so the nature of the the physics, it's like, just because this is coming out a little bit, the attraction, and so it doesn't have to be physical, but in terms of that instant energy pull, whether it's physical or energetic, is going to be there's going to be some push-pull energy between you two, meaning it might not feel like on paper it makes sense, but maybe certain aspects do make sense. So you guys might be in your head, you might be like, oh, is this somebody I like, or do they like me, or should I be thinking about this, or are they thinking about me? There's a little bit of that, but there is some natural guidance or pull that still keeps you guys coming towards each other. And actually, speaking of the challenge, I think that's what Spirit is saying, that be open to it, be open to an experience, be open to if somebody asks you to sit down beside you on I don't know if you take public transit or something like that, to say yes. I mean, obviously within safety reasons, but there's something like that about being open to something. This is somebody who will put the effort in. Oh, that's so nice. They'll put the effort in. They want this to be successful. And once they start feeling comfortable with somebody, I think I've gotten that card for you before in a future loved one too, who will be interested in giving, giving back and forth and wanting this to be successful and moving towards the idea of love. This is someone that if the connection, it's funny because you said marriage, if the connection does develop and it feels good, this is somebody that Spirit is saying that you should point out that you are looking for a committed long-term connection, because they would be open to this. This is not going to be someone who's going to be scared of a relationship or a committed marriage if they do feel that compatibility at first. That's not to say that they won't have hesitations initially when people start to get closer. Many of us do, of course. But once they're kind of on that same page, they too, it's somebody who also wants a relationship. So if somebody's coming up to you and just saying, oh, I'm just dating, I'm just doing me or something like that, it's not them. This is someone who has relationship thoughts on their mind, but is kind of looking for the right person for different reasons. I'm just going to pull a different spread here. Hi, Love Angel. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat all the time, guys. Sorry. And I'm just going to, one second, one more thing here. This is really calm energy. This could also be, Bella, that Spirit either detects you're moving into a calm energy or suggesting you embrace a calm energy. Look for those who bring peace, cooperation, compatibility, these types of feelings, more than necessarily that there's excitement in itself, and getting along and seeing a vision for a future itself is exciting versus other things or something just beyond just passion. That's not to say that there's not passion here, but that's just something that's giving us here Spirit guidance. Okay, I'm just going to pull this kind of adjacent spread that goes with this. A 5-card spread about this. So Spirit's also giving me that there's not, because I was just asking Spirit, because I think in your question you said what they might look like, what they might appear like. So there's still, within the framework, the universal framework, there's still a few options for you. So as you know, we have multiple soulmates or multiple people that we can end up with. So this is not, there's not just one potential here. I mean, there's a few options that could be suitable. So there's not a particular person that we hone in on, because of course our free will mixes with destiny and karma and things like that. So Spirit guides, ancestors, Bella, for Bella's highest good. Oh, again. Okay, so there's certainly water somewhere strongly in this person's uh, chart, or somewhere in their placements. There's going to be an intuitive nature to this person as well. One second. I'm just going to pull from this other deck. I'm not sure why I felt that this deck wanted to be pulled. Let me just get this. Bella, that's also indicating, spread is also indicating that even though maybe, like you were saying, you're ready for new energy, Spirit's still saying there's a little bit more work that you're making your way. Spirit sees that you're doing that, but there's still a little ways for you to go for your readiness for the relationship you want. You're certainly on the pathway, and you're certainly moving towards it, and you're using all the tools you have and all the guidance and prayer or manifestations, but there's a little bit more to do, a few more things to iron out for you. But I think you already know that, but that's just something Spirit's saying. Okay, so it's interesting. The previous spread didn't show me like overthinking, but I think I made mention of that. But this spread is showing that there's potential for a little bit of overthinking in you both finding each other. So that means this person must also be a little bit eager to like kind of find someone as well. Again, like they're the right person that Spirit's guiding you to, at least at this phase in your life, is someone who's also interested in what you are, which is like marriage or something like that. Again, we have this energy. Okay, this is interesting. This has come up twice. Possibly someone you know, or okay, thank you, Spirit. Someone you know knows them. Like there's going to be some connection here. So even if you don't know them, one of your siblings knows them, or a neighbor knows them, or someone from school knows them, or you do know them. You're going to get to know each other in some kind of setting, like again, like because of school or work or volunteering or something, in a setting maybe with multiple people, or where you're both working towards something. Maybe you're both, I have no idea. I just saw like, I don't think you live near the water. Why am I seeing anyway? I don't know. Like I'm seeing like the environment, and you both like go to do something at the same time. Like you both go to pick up a piece of trash or pick up a dog or something at the same time. I'm not really sure what that is. I'm not going to focus too much. Sometimes I get like, scrying like images. So I'm just saying it so because it might mean something to somebody. But anyway, it's going to be happy, fun, lighthearted, again, the meeting and things like that. It's positive, it's healthy, it's lighthearted. Oh, this is like Spirit keeps pointing that out. So anything or like convoluted or a little bit uncertain, that person, you might have an attraction to those types of people, but that's not the one Spirit's guiding you towards. This is someone who like makes you smile, or they smile and they see you, or there's jokes being told, something, some frivolity. This is, let's just see one second. I'm just going to look at this card closely. Again, there's this little bit of nostalgia in the nature of this connection. Again, familiarity, nostalgia, and ease of being with each other. That's cool that the two different decks and the two different spreads are kind of giving the same message. But there is a lot of potential in this connection. So this particular deck has slightly different imagery. So I'm just going to point this out because you said you wanted to get married. So this speaks to, let me make sure I can see the camera. One second. Oh, I understand. My heart is still broken. Yeah, that's good. See more. Sometimes it's cycle with me. Do you see this card, Bella? I don't know, like in this card, the person, the female is pregnant. So this is talking about outcome, universal support for the best desired outcome. Did I say, I mentioned fireworks before? There's fireworks. Something's going to go on with fireworks and you guys. But anyway, it could be figurative fireworks or literal fireworks. But there is potential. This is somebody who wants like children or wants family or believes in melding families together. This is like Spirit's giving this message over and over again. They want you to move in this direction. That's the person who is sure about that. That doesn't mean that they're confident about dating and know right away that it's love at first sight, but they are somebody who also knows that this type of stuff is what they also desire. They want their wish fulfillment. They want to be in a loyal relationship where they can trust each other and things like that. And when you find someone who kind of talks the same language and there's an ease, that's where you're going to know this is a bit more cohesive than the last one. Wait, I'm just going to pull something on you, and then Oh, right. Sorry, what I wanted to do with that. 1 second. Where'd that go? Because you did ask me about what they might look like. Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm going to do one thing. Oh, so this person, I don't know what they're going to look like, actually. Sorry. I was hoping that Spirit will give me the. Hold on 1 second. We'll see. Can you give us anything about what they will look like? This person might have a different, they might have a, something's coming up about culture. So I'm not sure what that means. So it could be, they've either traveled abroad or lived abroad, or they're from somewhere else, or like they like to travel, or they've explored a bit different climates. There could be something there. Like you could have different cultural backgrounds, or I mean, it could be the same, but there's something about this person having been around or been around in this type of thing. So that's not really a physical trait, but it's trying to get to something specific. This person might like adventure, or in their younger years have been a bit more adventurous and might, oh, that could fit in with that story. Okay, Spirit. And now looking to, settle down a little bit more. I don't feel like they're older, but that message just came through. But that could just be like a year or two. Like I'm not really sure. I personally feel like they could be the same age or younger, but anyway, I don't really know. 1 second. Let's see. Yes. Okay. So Spirit's leaving. Bella, I was trying to, same faith. The Cancerian was, okay, let me ask that question before I go. I was trying to get something more about what they look like, and Spirit gave me the card, which was like to be decided, unknown. So let's try and get a yes and no on the question of potentially the same faith of you. Spirit guides. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Bella, for Bella's cards, good. Okay, Spirit doesn't want, Spirit doesn't want, it's a block between you. So Spirit's indicating that this is not something Spirit wants you to worry about. Let me just see why for a second. Okay, so meaning, because the way you asked the question was, can you tell, the Cancerian, which was one of the blocks. So the point is, your guys' faith, whether or cultural backgrounds, whether they're the same or different, is not going to be a block here. But thinking about preconceived ideas will. So that's another thing, is that if you know, like if you already know that you say want or need someone from the same faith group as you, like somehow this will mesh in. Like this is not something, this is very clear that this is something that will work out, meaning it won't be a block. Any differences between you guys will not be the block, actually, in the connection. Well, anyway, we won't discuss what the challenges could be in a hypothetical connection, but I feel, oh, look at that. It's challenges, if they were to arise, would more be about getting on the same page in terms of how to invest to move towards the relationship you want, more like specific choices and decisions to be made, more than something large such as your fundamental outlook or vision on life or something like that. It's more about choices. So like, again, maybe you're in different places, or you're like you work in like little, it's not little, but things that can be solved will be more of the challenges than things that can't be solved. At least that's what it's saying right now. I understand your question, though. It's a really fair question, but Spirit's giving a very strong message that that's not the, I'm going to pull in advice for you here. They don't want you to think about that now. They don't want you to worry about that. That's not going to be the block. That's not going to be the block. This person will either be open to your thing, or they might be similar, or they might not have any preconceived notions. So that's good. Oh, right. 1 second. I'm going to try one more time. Is there anything you can tell me about what they look like? Or can you tell me anything more? Let's see. No. I tried a few. Anyway, my friend has this deck which gives you like traits, and I'm trying to see that, but they're actually consistently giving me ones that aren't. So I think this person's either going to be interested in your faith or have a similar faith. So that's what I'm getting. Like tall, dark, and handsome to you kind of thing. Okay, I don't know where that came from. Okay, interesting. Again, we got far. So we have faraway places, voyages of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. And far away places, get ready for new horizons. Again, there's some element. Okay, so culturally, either you're the same culture or same faith, but from different places, or this person's traveled a little bit, or you will meet them in an environment that's different. But because we have this familiarity thing, like it could be someone who's the same faith or culture as you, but maybe they grew up somewhere else, or they grew up near you but are a different culture or faith than you. But anyway, we won't get stuck on that. But it's speaking to getting ready for new horizons again, which is that you're saying, I'm so ready to move on. And so it's kind of pointing that out to you as well. So we'll just get an advice here. Something about the color pink. I'm not sure. I'm just going to say sometimes, again, the scrying, something about the color pink. Okay, so Spirit's guiding you to, Spirit's guiding you to, just specific guidance for you is to be open to love, mutual. Make sure it's mutual. Spirit's saying that one way that you're going to have some insight that this is the person or one of the persons that you're guided towards is that it's reciprocal. There's a reciprocal energy between you two, even from the very start, whether it's that you're with a bunch of friends and you're at a restaurant or something that, you know, they're ordering and they wait for you to order. There's going to be reciprocal energy, even in the most smallest of details. That's happening. And yes, that you need that, like you said, there is a little bit of, I don't like that word, closure. There's a little bit more like something like closure, things that you're still processing regarding the Cancerian and just yourself and feelings you've had through this experience with the Cancerian. That's there. And if you want to move that towards new love, is to think about that, the ways in which, despite the fact that you had feelings for the Cancerian, that you know, why wasn't it enough? And those things that made it not enough are the things that are going to give you the insight, like going to give you the leg up to it pulled me to one more deck for here, is going to give you the tool or the thing or that help you need, like to use it. What am I trying to say, Spirit? Like that which was missing between your connection with the Cancerian, that itself is the answer. You know, if that person, say, and I'm just using this as an example, if that person is not reciprocating your energy, well, then you know that this person should, or the person coming in, okay? For some reason, they just wanted me to pull this. Oh, wow, new, yeah. Something new is coming towards you. Spirits inform you that something new is coming towards you. And there's a few little things that you still, and that you're working on yourself, you're working on your emotions, you're working on steadying yourself, not letting like cobwebs of past sadness to be more present, and looking towards the future as a method to guide you towards to what you want. Like that's a trick in psychology, I believe, isn't it? Not a trick, but to think about the future so you don't get stuck in the past. I think that's what they're suggesting you to do, to keep moving. But anyway, so that's what we have for you, Bella. Thank you for letting me read for you today. I feel that the messages here were a bit more, because I can't remember all the other readings, but like a little more cohesive in the sense that I'm seeing this really calm, like it should be calm, like love should be peaceful. What is that? Someone here in the chat will know, from Corinthians in the Bible, you know, that like love is kind, love is patient, love is, you know, that bit. Sorry, I don't know that, but something, oh no, why'd that fall? You could read, if you're open, even if that, I'm not sure if you want to read things from other religious texts or not, but something about that, like that statement, like love is patient, love is kind. This is going to be a big telltale. Oh, patience also. You'll both be equally patient with each other. So in the meantime, the point is, I think what Spirit is saying is some really awesomely hot person shows up and wants to take you on a trip to Vegas. You can go if you want, but this person might not be this person. I don't know why I added that. Sorry, that was silly. Okay. Thank you, Bella. Thank you for letting me read for you and trusting me with your energy. I really appreciate it. It was lovely to see you again. I'm going to get that deck that is like, or I'm going to ask my friend for it, which gives you physical traits, and we'll see if we can lock this person down. But anyway, okay, thank you. Thank you, Queen. Thank you for keeping that going. I appreciate that. Okay, so Roberto is next. Thank you. Thank you for your patience, Roberto. You're taking a weekend trip. Oh, in person. This will be the first time we will meet in person. Will it be? Okay. Oh, so you've not met this person. How interesting. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Is there a deck that you would like used, Roberto? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Roberto. Roberto, could you remind me of your sign again? I'm sorry, I've forgotten. You have a few different things in your chart. You had Gemini. You were Gemini, right? You were like a triple Gemini or something, I think, if I remember. Something like that. You had lots of Gemini in your chart. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors for Roberto's highest good. Please give us some insight and answers that we need. There's like a nervous slash heavy energy, like a hurt, like a pot, like butterflies, but there's what's heavy. Perhaps you have a very solid heart. Do you have a okay, why is this coming through? Roberto has a solid heart, like a big heart, like a big, like an oak tree, or you're able to do that. You're able to like help or hold, or you want to be, or you aspire to be that person like that can stand in the wind for someone. I have no idea what that is. Okay, that just came through. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Okay, spirit guides, angels. Okay, I'll choose. Okay, okay. Hi, Alpha. Yeah, let me close the lists because after that. Sorry. And then for those of you waiting for a free card pull, I'll pull after I'm done for Roberto. Okay. I'm not sure which deck to use. Panic attacks. Oh, they do have panic attacks. Energy. That means your energy must be like working. Like I'm feeling like you're healing. Oh my God, Lance, neat. Wow, that's so cool. That came through. You must be really good at it. That's so cool, Roberto. Panic. Yeah, so there's a nervous. Okay, which deck do we use? Hold on. Now I'm getting nervous. Which deck do we use? Okay. Okay, Spirit Guides, Angels, Answers. Do we stick with the Light Seers? Okay. Actually, the deck I want to use, I think it's okay. Okay, we're going to use this one. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, refer. Well, that's cool. I felt that plant energy or something and helping and healing your. I think that journey must be going very well for you then, Roberto, because that came through right away. Like when I started trying to ask Spirit to tap into your energy. That's so cool to heal plants. It's bringing a smile to my face. I wonder if, yeah, it would be neat if you do Reiki on her too. Can you do Reiki on people? I want to try distance Reiki, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Roberto for Roberto's eye is good. Okay, thank you, Alpha. I'll pull you a card regardless, but yeah, okay. I think okay, this card wants to. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, I'm going to do this again, Roberto. Sorry, I should have been focusing. I looked at the thing, but I'm going to keep this card out because I saw it. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Roberto. I'll just fix the cards up in a second. Okay. Pull for the universe too. Okay, so I think you are excited about it. I think they are. I don't read reversals again for people watching, but I'm just leaving them that way because they came out that way and the deck's upside down. Okay. Well, I do read reversals, but not in these contexts. Okay. So, you have no idea. I think you are having some impact, at least with the plants. I think you are, but that might be close by. I can, that for sure. I can feel that. Okay. Thank you again, Queen. Okay, let me watch the timer. I think so. This card came out before, so I think the thing is, you are excited certainly about this meeting, Roberto. I think they are excited as well, but you are certainly. I think you have hopes, a lot of hopes for this meeting. And you want it to be a positive outcome. Why that's important is because, of course, our thoughts can become our reality. So you are hoping for a positive outcome. So then it shall be a positive outcome. That being said, there's a little bit of uncertainty, or like you trying to tap into your intuition or tap into her, trying to really figure out the situation in terms of not wanting something unexpected, something you don't expect to create any kind of tension or problem, in it being a healthy experience and a healthy visit. You said it's a first meeting in person, but Allison sees it kind of as a revisiting of something of sorts. So that's interesting. Perhaps it's, we'll clarify that. They are open to it. They are looking forward to it, and they're wondering which way it will go. So there's both this energy of both of you kind of wondering how this trip is going to go. That means you've both imagined different possible outcomes, like in terms of like how close will we get? What are the things we'll talk about? What are we going to do? So if you've had multiple scenarios in your head to some degree of specificity, so has she. And sad or unhappy, or things that have been causing her some tension. This is lifting her mood, but there's still a certain solemn, like, kind of, there's that like a little bit of some weight she still carries around, something that she still hasn't fully gotten rid of. In some ways, seeing you is going to, give her something else to focus on, and she appreciates that. This person does seem self-aware, though. They're aware of the things they're going through. There's certainly a potential for this so overall, yes, there's certainly strong potential for it to be a positive outcome. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Ace of Cups. Sorry, not the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. But we also the Ten of Cups has shown its face as well. So I think this is a little, there's a lot of course, as free will involved. I think if you guys put the effort into making this a positive trip, it will be a positive trip. There is, both of you have a little fear about saying the wrong thing, or a little, like something small getting blown out of proportion. But both of you seem to be mindful of that as well, and want very hard to avoid that. Yes, so you guys both seem to want to be careful with your words. Oh, kind of like I was saying in Bella's reading, like you both want to be like calm and kind of restful, like healing towards each other. And also this person, Allison, is kind of hoping that your presence is somewhat healing towards her. The words you say, your words, okay, thank you, Spirit. There's something about the way you speak or the things you've spoken, talked about, but I'm also hearing something about your voice or something in your tone or your cadence that does bring some like repetitive, like train energy, like something that kind of puts this person into a good spot. And as long as it stays there, it looks like it can be a positive outcome, and it doesn't get pushed things that they're still dealing with. So they're open to stepping out of their comfort zone and having conversations or experiences with you, but at the same time they have some kind of hard line, which is that they don't want to go too far into things, or they'll know when they are in the moment, because they can be triggered. This is a person that can be triggered, but they're aware of that. They're not trying to be triggered. They don't want to be triggered, but they could be. So they want it to be as positive as they can be, you know. Interesting. Both of you kind of want the other to take the lead, but yet both of you have ideas about what you could do, even like to, in the nature of meeting, or just, I just got this thing about, have you guys ever done, oh my goodness, this is very specific, Roberta. So this could be a message for someone else, but it's coming through kind of like scrying. I have a little bit of water here to the side. There's that exercise sometimes people do where they like, you're supposed to like stare into each other's eyes or something. And I'm not sure what the next steps are, but I don't know if you've ever done that, or there's going to be something about how you hold each other's gaze and how you want to. Spirit guides, you're saying. So in a moment when you're gazing, at a moment when you're observing her, she's observing you, or you're speaking and then you both stop at the same time, or you both start to speak at the same time, or something like this, there's going to be some awakening of sorts. But both of you, there's a respect for each other. And that actually Spirit's saying that's good. They think it's good that you're both kind of, you wait and see, like you check if it's okay before you take the next step or something. Oh, you sent her healing energy. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, the trigger, this like hard line kind of came down, like this thing, like she's open, but to a point, but she trusts you. She trusts you. Okay, one second. Spirit guides, can you tell me what's support? No, there's potential for this to grow. So this is a balance. I'm going to pull from this positive outcome. Yes, there's a positive outcome here, but there's like a bunch of footnotes. So we have Empress here. So this can certainly grow, and it needs to be nurtured, and you guys are both nurturing it. But there's this fine balance between where, like you're saying, trigger, where she can just like gets like frightened and just like run away like a cat or something. It might not be physically, but just internally, even in her energy or something like that. Yeah, you take so, but it's like interesting how it's like a really fine balance. So, you know, like a tightrope walker, like suddenly everything seems fine, and then she has I think this is her energy. She has very particular things that can trigger. Like you said, she's easily triggered, but it's very specific things. You might already be aware of this since you guys like have a connection. But it's like, it's very specific things, very specific to her or her situation or her experience or something like that. Or she has a very fixed idea about what these triggers are. But when they hit her hard. But again, something about that through Spirit is guiding, that through your guys, the way you guys talk, the way you bring clarity to the situation, the calmness or something, the fact that you've brought some stability, or you're trying to, can help maneuver through that. Give and take becomes important here between the two of you, also in it being a positive experience. This is Spirit's almost giving you guidance. The fact that Spirit's giving you all these like little tips about it being a positive experience leads me to believe that it is. They support this interaction and this experience, and they're more kind of giving you tips on how to help it go smoothly, because Spirit recognizes that there's so many little things here that could kind of push it off its rails, even though nothing here seems fully breakable. You guys have to find ways to also harmonize both of your energies. I think you're already doing that, and so you can guide her through that. Maybe have some kind of experience where you guys like engage in some practice or exercise again. Like maybe you'll do some Reiki with her, or maybe you read her cards for her. I don't know. I think you read cards. I'm getting that feeling that you do. Or you'll do it there with her in person, and like take the moments to harmonize your energy, like to get your tarot reading or her touching your cards or something like that. I'm not sure. Oh, you've read for her, but you do without cards. Oh, interesting. So something like that. There's going to be like an emotionally intimate moment, like an intellectually intimate moment where you can even point out that, look, we're trying to be we're trying to synchronize here, and that it's safe to synchronize with you. So anyway, overall positive experience. Let me just pull from this other deck. 1 second. Yeah, okay. So there's going to certain revelations are going to come about. So you're going to potentially learn a little bit more about her, or she's going to learn a little bit, and she's a tarot reader. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So that's why maybe the cards were coming through. So you guys are going to have some kind of, emotional intimacy in that regard more so, and that's going to be a meaningful moment. Maybe through that moment or something else, there's going to be some revelations. Like I said, you're going to learn a little bit more about her. She's going to learn a little bit more about you. It will, and that thing that you learn about each other is going to kind of affect the direction which you two go from there. I can't tell what the nature of that is yet. Spirit's not exactly telling me that, like, is a positive, negative. It's just that, like, you will learn something about each other, and that's going to be very important. It's possible that she or you there might be moments where things feel like, there'll be self-limiting beliefs or something that is a little bit, like brings a doubt in. It just indicated that to me. I was thinking about Spirit got ahead of me. I had a question in my head. This one cards, what were the challenging Spirit? Patience. Okay, so there's a potential that there could be like you guys might have slightly different expectations of things. It could even be emotional things that you have different expectations about. But it's just like, if there's any amount of doubt, or anything creeps in when there's a moment where, someone says or does something that the other's not expecting, like, just to take it in stride, like to be relaxed, to muster as much patience as you can, and not to let, this is for both of you, it's a collective guidance, even though it's just you here, to like kind of fight for what you want, but without it turning into like, without there being any sense of hurting each other. And not that you do hurt each other, but I think because this person is easily triggered, it's just like being patient with the fact they're easily triggered, that they have panic attacks, that they might show emotions in a different way than you, or to reassure them if you suddenly feel that they're like doubting something about you, to reassure them. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, necessary. Okay. So I was just pulling this card, one of the surrender cards here. Oh, we have surrender. So we have surrender to low self-esteem. So I'm just going to surrender low self-esteem, rather. It says, you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So this might have to do with them, but it also has to kind of do, with just setting your intention, like kind of we saw early on with the Wheel of Fortune, that you're with, I can't remember what card came out. You might really be tested on some of that stuff. So obviously how you want to handle it. You want to, obviously don't do anything where you don't feel like, not as a test onto itself, but that might go on. You might see elements or sides of her where she is more raw or vulnerable, or makes you, moments where it's just a little, like, it's getting a little bit too much, but it's kind of about redirecting the ship all the time in the direction you guys want. Is there some message here about here? What's the message for Roberto? Okay, so this card flipped on its own. Oh, look, it's kind of looks like Reiki, doesn't it, Roberto? Obviously, wait. YouTube censors. I have to go like this with the YouTube censors. But this card flipped on its own. I was going to pick one on its, but it picked it. Look at this. It's healing. Again, your healing energy, which we started with. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Okay, so healing is going to be a large part of this trip you guys are going to take, about, again, some emotional intimacy or some thoughts you share, maybe readings you do, opening up about, past issues, childhood, whatever, traumas, these types of things, and the healing. So this is really a journey about healing. So you're both going to heal in different ways. You're going to be really, like I saw that tree in the beginning, you're going to be pivotal to this journey. So this is just what it is. What it becomes from here on out it remains to be seen based on this experience for sure. And we have time at the bottom of the deck. So this is something that is working itself out. Actually, I think that card fits really well. But that's what I have for you, Roberto. It seems that overall, this is, as I continue to read, I found myself getting like a little, like you were saying, panic, like feeling that kind of heavy introspective energy, a little bit like doubting more, questioning, revisiting things more than overthinking, just going, wait, what this, kind of second guessing myself. So maybe that energy is going to be present with her a little bit, but there's going to be revelations. It seems like it could potentially be an emotionally intense or emotionally exhausting trip at times or experience. So I think Spirit's just not warning. It's kind of letting you know that, and to try to be very, okay, thank you, Spirit, to be present, be in the moment, to be mindful, to help guide you. And again, I'm hearing that thing again, like, your thoughts make your words make your reality, or whatever that saying goes. It's like you'll have to keep your vision like focused on the desired outcome you want. And they're having me pick up these cards at the end. The vision you want, which is here, which is like the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles. Again, it's like you must set that intention towards that, but at the same time, allow the universe to move you through the waters, like, surf the wave as it comes towards you. Your words are important. Your words reassure her, they heal her. And also, I think that could also speak to Roberto, is that sometimes maybe you just say things, maybe not thinking, not here, not about her, but like also be aware that things that you might not think really mean much in your daily life in terms of words, she might be taking to heart in a different way. So it doesn't hurt to check in with her if you want this to be the kind of experience you want it to be. Again, the intuitions here at the bottom of the deck. So, stay in touch with your intuition, be in this healing. You guys have a strong connection intuitively, as well as in terms of healing. It seems like being able to connect with each other at an emotional level. And that's going to be the thing that Spirit wants you to explore here. But overall, yes, it looks like there's certainly a lot of ability for this to become a positive experience and something that's actually going to help her in her breakthrough. So regardless of how you feel about it, this is going to help her in her journey a lot. But that's what I have for you, Roberto. I'm sorry. I don't know if you, why are these cards looking? Thank you, Queen. I know Ghost Dog is there. 1 second, Roberto. I'm going to pull one more. Okay, Roberto, yes, thank you. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. Let me say, if you just email me, my email should be on that about page or of the channel. If you do that, you can email me directly, and we can I can explain stuff in further detail. I think it's nevlight11@gmail.com. It's on the what's that page? The last page of the tabs on the YouTube channel. You have the description. My email is there. Roberto, we also have this first quarter moon in Leo. Be humble. Be humble. So it's just, again, like you're saying, this is a test in patience. So you're learning things. There's parts of you that are growing through all of this. So put ego aside, not that you guys have ego, but like any little remnants of ego. Again, I remember talking to you about your North Node and stuff like that. Maybe this is a part of your North Node journeys in terms of how you guys are going forward. Okay. Anyway, thank you again for trusting me with your energy and letting me read for you. Absolutely email me. I will be happy to email you back. And yeah, best of luck. And yes, hopefully we'll talk soon, but take care. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Roberto. So it was yours. I remembered when you came in, you always say blessings, and it just feels very positive. Okay. Thank you again, Queen Ghost. Ghost Dog. And then, yes. Oh, free list will be, so if those people are still here, they probably left. Okay, so will Rebecca, what is Rebecca? Capricorn feeling anything? Ghost Dog, do you mind giving me your sign as well? Which deck to use? Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna do this differently for some reason. You're a sad. Do you know either of your moons? Okay, so here's one thing. Let me just tell it to anyone thing. If you guys tell me, we can spend time trying to figure out what your, if there's anything Kurt must be asking this. Oh no, not this connection thing again. Oof. 1 second. Is it working? Work. Apparently, if I snap my fingers, I think the connection will come back. Okay. So I just started asking Ghost Dog about the connection, which leads me to feel that Spirit is guiding me to the fact that that means there is some connection. I noticed I didn't say anything. So it leads me to believe that there is already energy between Rebecca and you. There's already energy between the Capricorn and there's already energy between 1 second. 1 second goes, there's some extra energy. They're pointing to me towards the spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Ghost Dog, the Sagittarius. Okay, there's something being brought to this reading as well. Either you guys have a past, you have a history, someone's really worried about something. Some obviously, a lot of the time they don't tell me, but they're informing me. Okay. Okay, now I'm starting to feel a little like, not anxiety, but I'm feeling like, oh, you have strong feelings. Okay, so yeah, I'm feeling a little bit of like hopelessness or something. Like there's an intensity here. Energies first. Oh, connection. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I think the connection's a little iffy, but it should be okay right now. I'll try and finish up here. I just wanted to get a sense of stuff. Okay, yeah. So you were saying, so I'm going to assume this is you or her, but yeah, there's a desire here to make something, to have a second shot at something, revisit something. Someone needs to apologize for someone. So either she expects an apology or you should, or vice versa. It's not balanced right now, the energy between you guys, which we sense, which you said, which the cards are supporting. At the same time, you feel so strongly about this. This person still has feelings towards you, I think. I'm going to pull tarot to make sure, but either she or you question the authenticity of feelings. Someone's questioning someone's authenticity of feelings. Let's pull cards. I'm going to pull from this deck again. Where'd that deck go? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. I should update list close. Sorry. Thank you. It's a tough energy, Ghost. I won't lie. It's tough energy here. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Is she jealous of something? The jealousy card showed up for a second. Or what spread to use? Which spread should we use? Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Ghost Dog. The Ghost Dog. Sagittarius. Give me a 9 card spread. Well, Capricorns are often known to be set in their ways. Of course, other things. Okay, yes. So your feelings, your strong feelings for her are certainly coming through here. Yeah, there's something unequal and unbalanced from the previous cards. Let's see. Okay. Have you guys known each other for a while, or since you were little, or I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Do this one. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, ghost stars. We need clear answers. Spirit. I can feel that there's already like a lot of stuff. So we're going to ask for clear answers, ghost, clear. Okay. So let's see. Okay, yeah, that past thing is coming up. Let's see. So I'm just going to focus. And focus to the issue at hand. There's so many little issues. So what do they feel about? Okay, so they are looking inwards. They're trying to learn and understand a little bit more about this connection. 1 second. They are trying to learn and feel a little bit more about this connection. Okay, I'm going to clarify first. Okay, so I see that you have strong feelings for her. It's possible at times she found your feelings or something in your nature to be a little bit almost overbearing. But that could just even be current energies or something right now. Yeah, so she's in a bit of a heartbroken energy. She's not really seeing, okay, so then, yeah, so this intensity, oh, hi, Eva. I've actually, Eva, so I have to read for Alpha after this. Yeah, no, if you want to donate, Eva, because I know Eva. So well, it's at the top of the chat. I'll go and put it back in if you want to donate, Eva. Just give me a second, Eva, 1 second. But then after that, I'll close the list after Eva. Okay. And you don't have to either if you don't want to. Okay, you don't. Okay, the lists are closed. Okay. Sorry, Ghost. Yes, so there's something intimidating. Okay, let me focus. Okay, thank you. She is a little heartbroken about the future, about how she can see it. We have this, she's looking deep within. She's trying to understand things a little bit better. She's trying to imagine her future with you and without you. I'll be honest. She's trying to heal. She feels that she needs to heal from you or from this connection, but it's not separate. Her energy is not separate from yours yet. Your guys' energies are still intertwined, even if she's separated physically and you guys have pulled apart. She still thinks a little bit about healing energy, but she feels like you guys don't work well together. She thinks, like you're saying, okay, self-criticism, there's a little bit of this kind of conflict energy in words. Yeah, sorry, I just looked at your adorable too. Yeah, that's sweet. Those are some unresolved issues from her. I think she could also be having this. Let me just see. We're not going to go into like a psychoanalysis of her past, but we'll just see for a second. Okay, so just an FYI to you, she hasn't fully given up on this connection working itself out, but she kind of wants, she's looking for a sign from the universe. She's still holding on to it a little bit, but she's kind of holding on while holding back at the same time. She feels you guys have a lot of conflict. So you're asking how she feels that's her perception. Like you said, it might not be reality, but she feels like there's conflict, and usually something like this stems from the fact that there's certain things that she hasn't resolved in her own feelings, or something like that. She does see you as a good, she knows that you have your intentions are to take care of her, to be kind to her, or stuff like that. She knows this type of stuff. She feels like you're reliable. She feels like you would be a good, even long-term partner, trying to figure this out, trying to be strong, both kind of trying to get the upper hand, not because you're trying to play games, but you both, maybe you're intense and maybe she likes to be in control, whatever the situation, you both want to feel steady in your own selves, which kind of leads to the fact that maybe the universe is saying you're both not able to enter into the potential of this relationship. Maybe you guys could actually have a really fulfilling, awesome, cool relationship, but it's she's not, both of you might not be ready for that yet. But there is potentially, the connection is still here, and there's an opportunity for it to come out. Both of you, despite what she has said, have not given up on it. Even though I don't think either of you are trying to play games deliberately, there's a little bit of that energy of both of you trying to be not wanting to be the one who gets played, if that makes sense. So both of you kind of don't want to get played. So therein lies the rub, as it were, that it's affecting the connection right now. So let me just get something from the universe here. So she still cares about you. She still hopes for this connection to be resolved, but she's fighting it both ways. I can see how this would be very frustrating for you, Ghost. She like kind of wants it to get better and heal, and she kind of thinks and fantasizes about you guys coming back together. And at the same time, she's like, no way, we're not coming back together. I need my space. So she's like doing the push-pull thing energetically at the same time. That's where she is right now. These are current energies. They could change. Of course, they will change because no one can stay in that kind of energy for too long. Okay. The universe. What does the universe say here? Okay, the universe is saying that you guys, okay, both of you getting on the same page and demonstrating, like speaking each other's love languages, as it were. And that may or may not be something both of you are ready to do yet. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. You'll know best. But there's still hope for this. Sorry, the connection just, 1 second. The connection just went a little bit wonky for a second, but I think it should be okay. Sorry about that. But you see, this is her energy right now. So like she's like, you know, she's on her own. She's trying to figure stuff out. She's sad. She's thinking about the future, but there's still a connection there. Guidance right now, I mean, is just that if you guys want to make it work, you really need to make it work, and you need to maybe like kind of like follow her lead for now. If that, like, whatever needs reassurance, say she's the one who needs reassurance, like not reassurance, like meaning like you, like one of you has to give, kind of, you know what I mean? Like sometimes, you know, so one day someone wants strawberry ice cream, someone wants chocolate, someone has to kind of be the one to compromise. So as it stands right now, for this week or two, you need to be the one to compromise because of the way her energy is. That doesn't mean that would be the way it is forever, but you guys are gonna have to put a lot of effort into it. That's kind of where it stands. She does find you a little intense. That could be why she's, I don't think in a bad way, but maybe right now it's not really suiting her. I'm just gonna get your Moonology card 1 second here. She won't come. Yeah. So there we go. We hit that on the head. So you need to compromise at this moment in time. Meaning maybe if you guys get back to a good space, you can talk about both of you. Spirit, I look some advice for. Okay, so it's kind of telling you to kind of just sit back, try to relax. This is the meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces energy. Yeah, it's possible. I felt a little bit of that intense kind of thing about her. We have your commitment is being tested at the bottom of the deck. This is still fresh. I felt the intensity too. But it's kind of asking you to like try to be a little peaceful within yourself, your own mind. You know, try to be calm in your own thoughts when you think about her, when you're thinking about your life, and maybe take it slow and try to see how you want to try to find your way back towards each other, and if she's gonna like, you know, reciprocate or something. That's just current energies. I feel this is something very much in flux, so it'll move around. But that's what I have for you right now. Like we saw, there's a bit of jealous at the beginning, a little bit of maybe jealousy or thinking, like questioning someone's motives and stuff. So if there's ever an opportunity to have that discussion with them, it would give some insights. If you guys have any common friends or acquaintances or any like some other way that you guys can like be buffered, that might help as well right now. But I tried dating someone else after she broke it off, but I broke it off with a new person. Okay. Yeah. So maybe that kind of reaffirmed her viewpoints about like, and these just might be stories she's telling herself. It doesn't mean that it's real. So if and when you get an opportunity, I can, like you said, I can feel she's stubborn right now. So she might not want to hear from you, but you can have that opportunity to kind of say that, be like, this is like, kind of be emotionally vulnerable with her and be it in a less intense way, like be in a kind of a calm way where you let her kind of take the bull by the horns. But anyway, that's what I have for you, Ghost. I think, I don't feel this is over between you guys. So I think there's still like hope here. So I hope it works out. Thank you for trusting me with your energy and letting me read for you. But yeah, certainly, you know, come back, let me know how it's going, update me. But I think there's potential here. It's just about you guys kind of clicking together in the right way. So, but there's still feelings there, but at the same time, she's heartbroken too. So, I mean, it's a delicate situation. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'll just stay calm. You don't even, if you feel that you don't have to keep your distance, if at one point you feel that you want to come in, you can come in, but come in a way that feels safe, that you're not demanding or stuff. But certainly, yeah, certainly give her a space for a few days for sure. But, you know, and when you reach out, just be in your really gentle energy. I don't know if you have any water placements in your chart or where your Mars is. if you know where your Mars is on your Venus is, you can read a little bit about that versus where I know you probably don't know this, but anyway, where her Mars is, but that can tell you how you can manage conflict a bit better. Okay. Thanks, Ghost. Best of luck. Okay, Alpha, Eva, then we're done. I wrote lists closed. Okay. Oh, was there anyone who wanted a free question? Okay. Rebecca. Okay, thank you. Taurus's feelings and thoughts towards me. Yes, of course. 1 second here, Alpha. I didn't think anyone was going to come back when the live started again. I just thought it was going to be Bella. 1 second, guys. 1 second. I don't know why Spirit had me go on today. Oh, goodness. Computer. Okay, let's just get this deck ready. Was there a deck that you like, Alpha, that you wanted me to use? So I might use, if you don't have a preference, I might use that that other one I've been using from that Gregory Scott one. Like right here. Well, I'm downstairs. You know, I have the Gregory Scott. I was thinking the Light Seers. I have I'm forgetting the name of this one. Something Forest, a classic Rider-Waite, a couple of the Valentine decks. Okay. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just gonna try to make sure this thing works. Come on, computer. I have an inexpensive computer because I have to save my funds, but now I'm starting to think one day when I win the lottery, I will buy a fancy computer. Sorry, this is taking so long. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll do that. Hey, do you mind, Alpha? I'm just going to do a yes or no for So-So. I'm just going to do the please ask the pendulum, just because So-So's been waiting for a literally long time. I know that's right. And I haven't shuffled your deck yet. So let me just do that. Okay, so So-So, this is for you. Thank you for your patience. Can you please ask the pendulum, does the Gemini have romantic? Thank you, So-So. You've been a trooper here. Sorry, I forgot. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of So-So. Oh my God. Computer's asking me if I'm a robot. No, I'm not a robot. Robots read tarot, computer. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Sorry, I'm talking to the computer. Stop me with this whole. Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Sorry, guys, this computer is not doing weird stuff. I think I'm gonna close my and it's thinking. I don't like it when it gets like this. Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. I speak my truth. I'm sorry, I haven't been following you and Queen in the chat, but I'll pull you another card at the end if you want. Holy Spirit, guides, angels, ancestors of So. Does D have romantic feelings for So? These are current energies. Remember that So. These are current energies. So things can change. We have free will. Does DE have romantic energies for So? So it's kind of saying not at the moment, but this is just a pendulum. So let me just pull you one more card. I always wanted it to be happy and positive. I want everyone to have romantic feelings for me. 1 second. So it's saying right now this person doesn't necessarily have the same or romantic or something as you do. Yeah, okay. Like that it's a little bit unbalanced right now. Okay. So yeah, they might have different things on their mind right now. So they might not like maybe have the same, like maybe you're romantic, but maybe not exactly the romantic feelings you have. Okay. Sorry, dear. This is just pendulum and tarot. Trust your intuition. Certainly come back and it's just kind of change again. But I do see that there is certainly a connection there. So yeah, so certainly come back again, so and I'll pull you next time. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go for Alpha, who said light seer, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Okay. Thank you for your patience, So. Okay. Okay. What did I just do? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so definitely come back next time. And hit your notification, like then I always get to the free ones early. Usually it's easier before. Spirit guides. Okay. So we're gonna use the light seers for yeah, oh Eva, no, you didn't miss your turn. I think yeah, I think Alpha was here. So 1 second. I speak my truth. What was I going to say? Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Alpha. I'm going to pull again, Alpha. I was feeling funny about that, but you do see some holding back energy or holding on energy, kind of push-pull things. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Alpha, what does Alpha need to know about what okay. What was that? Okay, so it's kind of indicating also that things are, there's like a bit of some, I don't know if it's quiet, I don't know if you guys, oh, sorry, I am a robot, Alpha. The computer thought I was a robot. Now I sound like a robot. The computer knows my secret. Sorry, I'm being really weird, sorry. What's the situation right now between them? Okay, 1 second, Alpha. I'm just going to do one thing. 1 second. The cards are quiet. Weird. Okay, there's something. something's not fair right now between you guys. There's some problem because there's maybe been some cautious or defensive or some energy or maybe it's victory. Hold on, I can't tell. This is weird. Something's weird's going on. Okay, focus. Yeah, I hadn't really started yet, Alpha. Sorry, I pulled some cards and then I wanted to pull something else. I actually hadn't said anything. Something's funny is going on with you guys. Like it's like you're not talking, but maybe you're talking. Like I want to say like something's off, like there's some off energy between you guys, or something like the cards are kind of speaking to some kind of distance or silence or not being, like someone being hurt or confused again. But then when I go to say it, it's like kind of stopping me and saying to me, but maybe they are talking. But it's like spirit's asking me, like maybe they are talking. So I'm not really sure what that's about. But okay, whatever. Let me just try to see what her feelings and stuff are. That was a little bit weird. I'm gonna clarify with this deck. So I'm seeing, there's some wow, okay, so something's going on here, Alpha. This is my card for something's going on here. Okay, Spirit, we need clear answers. Can you summarize, from this deck? Okay, I don't want to try to figure out what's going on. We want to figure out what they're feeling. Whoa. Okay. Some kind of a secret. Okay. Somebody's doing something. Somebody's planning something that they might not have told the other person. Okay, there's way too many things coming through. Okay, spirit guides. Okay, I'm going to ask not to be in your person's energy, Alpha, because I feel like they have a bunch of stuff going on. I'm going to ask, in light of the connection with Alpha, Spirit, give us insights in light of the connection with Alpha. Okay. Okay, they feel like there's something they need to tell you. They feel like there's something they need to tell you or they want to tell you, but they're unsure. They're emotionally, they're not sure. They're either, it's like they were emotionally distant and then now they're trying to be in touch with their emotions, or they are trying to move away from something that hurt them, but at the same time being drawn back into it in terms of their feelings towards you. And they want to be able to express that. More than a push and pull, it's like a confusion. Like, should they be emotional or should they walk away or something? And there's something that they want to say to you. And there we have kind of not a healthy energy of not maybe the best way of being alone, or about keeping something to themselves, trying to figure something out. I think you both aren't communicating to each other, which is fine. You don't have to. You might have been getting some download that's something weird. Oh, I feel like she was doing something can you see what it is she wants to tell me? Yeah. Both, you might be getting some downloads like that have made you not fearful, sad, or like your energy is kind of a little bit well, at least the cards are saying you're kind of over it, but at the same time you're sad that you're kind of over it and you're still wondering what the path for, you can't figure this person out. It's kind of getting on your last nerve a little bit, but at the same time you care about this person, you have emotions for them. They are okay, let me just see. Scroll up 1 second. Okay, I feel like she's trying to be telepathic. I went out of town. Okay, and I saw, wow, and I unblocked her weeks ago, and I have my IG profile open. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so I'm also a little confused too. I can't quite sense it. She's it's a bit of this kind of chaotic, scattered, kind of not full-blown paranoid, but there's some kind of mild paranoid energy around here. So I'm not really sure what to make of that. And actually spirits I can feel my spirit guides are protecting me a little bit from diving too deep into why there's a paranoid energy, but they are informing you and me enough that there is. So if that's what you've been feeling, yes. This person is not feeling self-sufficient now, but at the same time trying to tell you something or figure something out. Oh, Alpha, sorry, this is not the cards. This is me. I don't think you should be around this energy right now. Sorry. That's just me. That's not the cards. I'm just like, because I'm feeling like uneasy about it. Okay, 1 second. There's still a connection here. There's still, you guys still have a telepathic or energetic bond and connection. It needs some clarity. It needs some light and sunshine on it. Both of you, for good reason, are not moving towards each other. In some ways, both of you know you shouldn't be moving towards each other at this point in time. I don't know what else Spirit wants to tell me about this. Okay, Alpha wants to know, what is it that you want? What is it? Well, she's confused. She's confused about her feelings. She's confused about, well, like, what's new? Okay, I'm sorry. Isn't this person always confused? Can you tell us a little bit more about what this person wants to tell Alpha? Oh, I didn't shuffle. Crap. Wow. Okay, so they're in their thoughts. They're feeling like a little like the rug's being pulled out from under them, and that's making them feel like they might be making some unhealthy decisions or in their own life, and like, but like, it's like it might not even have anything to do with you, but they're almost like, oh my god, like I'm feeling so weird, like okay, I'm gonna purposely use a really like not real example to make the point. Like maybe they're like freaking out over like what smoothie to buy or something, and they're at the mall and they can't figure it out, and they're freaking out. They're like, oh my god, you know what, I'm just gonna like jump over this, like into the store, and I'm just gonna get all the smoothies. Like, oh my god, I should call Alpha and ask them what to do, but wait, this has nothing to do with Alpha. Like this is like scattered weird energy, and they want to like just tell you stuff, and they're kind of getting, are they okay? I'm not getting any of these cards, but I suddenly got like, could they be high? Like I'm not getting the card of like any, it's almost like they're kind of like on a bad trip. They're on a bad trip. Okay, Spirit won't let me go into that for myself. This is just how I read, like Spirit guides won't let me go into stuff like that. Okay, how can I ask this question? I'm going to ask how I can ask this question differently. Let's pull from one of these Etsy decks just to see. Is there something you can tell us? Okay, what might be? Okay, so maybe this is her energy right now, or we're like, there's a little bit of like, she's like freaking out, but at the same time, she's like not freaking out. So basically, if that's the case, it's kind of like if there's like, it's like maybe the thing they want to tell you isn't really even something worth telling you. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, can you, what does she want to tell? Because it's feeling scattered. Okay, well, no, let me, what are her true feelings? What are her true feelings also? Oh, that's sweet. Okay, so I was going to ask what she wants to tell you, Alpha, but then I decided to ask what are her true feelings for you. Yeah, I can see that maybe you've been feeling different too. So when I asked what are true feelings for you, we got from this other deck, because sometimes I go to this deck when the tarot pushes me back. We have resisting the connection, first true love, and not calling you. So somehow you're her first in some way or the other. Like there's some emotions she's felt with you that have never been present before, or she's having some awakening, but she is resisting something with you. She's forcing herself not to like interact with you, but she wants to interact with you. There is some dishonesty in her energy. That could just be like self-deception even, or whatever. She's trying to get in touch with her own intuition, and she's having trouble. She might have she might have an inflated sense of self a little bit, Alpha, like in the sense like she might be thinking like, yeah, like I'm this awesome person, I can get high, I can tune into energy, and I can or I can get people like not in a bad way, but like she might be someone who wants the results without doing the work. Like she has all these grandiose plans and ambitions, but she's not doing the work. Like meaning herself, like if she wants to be more spiritual, she's not doing the meditation. If she wants something, she's not, that's kind of the energy she's in a little bit. Like she's just not like she wants to be this really insightful person, but she's not doing the things you need to be insightful type of thing. So basically, this is a bit of a confusing read. Like, ooh, let me just pull from this. So she still feels connected to you. She's currently slightly paranoid. She wants to tell you that she's having emotions for you, but she's confused about. But at the same time, she kind of wants to tell you, oh yeah, I just wanted you to know that I don't feel anything about you. By the way, I'm a little bit paranoid and stuff like that. You know, she's kind of like, it's not that she's playing with you, but she's kind of playing with you in the sense that, like, play, like, to mess with you. She's not deliberately kind of, but like, inadvertently, she's not sure the fact she's having it. Oh, sorry. It doesn't, it shows it's okay here. Let me bring my thing up here. Let me pull from this and then we'll move on. Sorry, 1 second. Oh, I'm not sure which part. I don't know from when I started sounding like a robot, so I'm not sure when. If you can, and also I don't even remember. Sorry, I don't know. It was just kind of coming out. If you rewind, maybe it'll sound better. I don't remember. It was kind of channeled. I'm serious. Like, I don't even know what was said. She's just not doing the work, is what I remember saying. Anything I said after that, I don't remember. She's just confused. Yeah, she has feelings. She has feelings for you, but they might not be the right feelings. We don't know what she wants to tell you. It won't let, like, all I'm saying here and all my spirit guides are letting me see here is that she is confused about her emotions and she wants to, like, be able to express that while at the same time not express that. She wants to let go and at the same time she wants to analyze, like that kind of thing. She wants to be taken care of, but she wants her independence. But I don't even know if this has to do with you. I don't know why she wants to tell you these things. Okay. Okay, let me just get one more about, see if there's anything else Spirit will tell us about what she wants to tell you, and then we'll get to it. Is there anything else? Spirit's not telling me. That's why I pull those cards. I get clear messages when Spirit won't let me go further into the energy. They're not letting me go further into the energy, which is why they talked about, what do you call, her being high. Something needs to be said. We have throat chakra. Yeah, something needs to be said. She is trying to express. Okay, this is what I just got, Alpha. She's kind of like, this girl needs a little bit of her own therapy and her own, like sitting with herself, whether it's with external help or internal help, it doesn't matter. But she needs some help on her own. And she might be using you and her relationship, her connection, her friendship, her time with you to kind of excise her own demons. And I don't think that's a good idea. You should not be her therapist. She doesn't know what she wants. She doesn't know what she thinks, you know. That's not to say in a bad way, not at the core of the person, because it's someone who doesn't want to do the work. She just wants magically things to be clear, but she gets distracted easily. So this is a moment, if you're feeling her energy, this is her just energetically bringing alpha into my energy, and then going alpha out, alpha in, alpha out, like that kind of thing. There's nothing really specific that's coming up. Although I saw a few different things, like maybe she's trying to plan something. Maybe she wants to tell you she wants to get closer. Maybe she wants to tell you she's seeing someone else. Maybe she wants to tell, like, there's so many things coming through, if that makes sense. Has she been with a female lately about she wants me to tell her how I feel at your age? She doesn't help her. Yeah. Has she been? I don't know. That's that's the pendulum. That's like a really specific question. So let's just ask the pendulum, and then we will get you an advice, and then we'll spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Yes, good for you. I mean, you might need that. Meaning given her energy, I can see why you need that. Has she been with a female. You know, my feeling is no. Hold on, spirit guides. Hold on, Alpha. I just got it down. Female spirit guides and ancestor Alpha. Has she been with her? Has Rebecca? Okay, it's not answering us, Alpha. No, it's not going to tell us. They don't want us. They don't want you to be in this energy. Okay. No, I don't think she has been. But it could be a no with like no consequence, because in those other cards, if you rewind back, it said first true love or something. So it could be that she has had some experiences with females lately, or maybe an emotion has come up, or she's been reminded about something, and that's led her to think about stuff but not any experiences she's had in the meantime don't compare to what her connection is with you, which is why she's acting so chaotic in her energy towards you. You remain like something that has put her in a like it's not triggered. I was going to say the word trigger. I don't think you triggered her, but you've not in an emotional sense, but triggered literally your presence, you meeting has opened her door to a whole new part of her life that she's just a little has caused more chaos for her. But I think she was chaotic to begin with. So anything she has had going on lately has only reminded her back of you. You're still connected to her. Okay, I'm gonna pull you a Moonology because I'm feeling this energy that she's I'm feeling. I need to get some water. Sorry, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. We need some guidance just for Alpha. Nothing to do with this person's energy. Just for Alpha. What should Alpha do now? Spirit guides. I'm feeling crazy. It's so funny. So we have Gemini, communication is key, but the two people there is making me think paranoid. I think this card to me right now, in light of this reading, is making me feel like there's no, it's not healthy to be guessing with this person. This person's energy is too makes you dizzy. It's making I'm literally getting dizzy. This person's energy makes people dizzy, and so it's it's almost an impossible. She's like a Rubik's cube that can't be figured out. And so I think the communication skills, meaning that it's only real world answers that would give us real insight, because anything she says, you don't know if she really thinks or feels what she says. And not because she's necessarily trying to be deceptive towards you, but she's kind of self-deceptive. She herself doesn't know what's what the deal is. Sometimes I can see it this is spirits Alpha, just step away. Spirits Alpha, just step away for now, at least. It doesn't mean forever. Maybe if she gets her stuff together one day, no, you're not lost in her energy or anything like that. Meaning she hasn't forgotten about you. She still thinks about you, she cares about you, but this person is sorry. Okay, guys, I am just going to go grab a glass of water just because I'm feeling a little dizzy actually from that read, and I'll be right back. Thank you for letting me read for you, Alpha, and trusting me with the energy. Good luck. And like I said, personally, not me, not the cards, but I'm thinking you need to stay away for a little bit. 1 second. Okay, thank you. I'm back. Sorry about that. Was there anybody still left on the free yes or no list? I'm sure they've all left, but if they're there, let me know. Before I just finish off the Eva. Have you guys eaten grilled corn on the cob with the husk still on? You can eat it with the husk on? I didn't know that, Queen. How do you eat it with the husk on? I've had lots of grilled corn on the cob with like butter, and they even I had it with like some spicy. Oh, now I'm hungry. That reading with last reading was crazy. Sorry. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. If there was anybody still left, I hope you guys can hear me. If anyone was still left from the yes or no, I'll just do them before I pull a card or a thing. They left. Of course they left. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to come up with a better system of getting them to do them between them. Oh my god, I'm tired. Okay. What are Michael's feelings and true intentions towards me? Oh, I broke up with him a few days ago. Oh no, but he wants a second chance, but I don't think it'll change. Okay, Eva, can you remind me of the signs? You cook it with the husk on and peel it back. Oh, okay, I understand. Like I've gone so crazy. I was just like, how do you eat the husk? I'm sorry. He's Aquarius sun, Cancerian. Okay, thank you very much. Yes, I remember you're a Libra. With the husk on. Maybe I have once or twice, but I have to try it. Maybe I'll have to find someone who can barbecue for me. Our barbecue broke. That sounds good though. Sounds quite yummy with some like fresh butter. Okay. So Michael, let me just try to get in. I'm not feeling their energy. 1 second. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Eva. Spirit guides of the Eva, the Libra. I know I've asked you this before, Eva. What was it? Your North Node? Was it Virgo? Sorry. Anyway. Oh, that's right. You said is North Node conjunct your moon, right? Wait, I'm trying to. They're trying to. Yellow corn, yes. North Node Virgo first. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors for Eva's highest good. What are Michael's feelings and true intentions towards her? What are Michael's feelings and true intentions? Okay, we're gonna keep using this deck for some reason. Okay, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors for Eva's highest good. Oh yeah. Like right now, even I don't know that. Just take this with a like. I'm feeling like. I mean, he might be a decent. Is he the one? I can't sense if he's the one. But the fact that I'm asking must mean what? I'm not sure. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Eva. Oh, Michael. I'm going to switch my bracelets back. Put this bracelet on this hand. Put this bracelet on this hand. Spirit guides. Eva. It's weird. I'm not really getting anything from his energy. Okay, give me a 9 card spread. No. Okay, hold on. They're telling me something else. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to pull this in 2 days. Okay, so okay. Oh, I broke up with him. Yes, because he wasn't treating me as a priority. He wants another chance, but I don't think I put the effort in like I wanted to. Okay. Um. Yeah. So we see that here. We see that you not feeling like you're being. We feel like that this is like the situation, like why it's happening. Like yeah, you don't feel like that someone you know you're not getting what you want, and also like things are like it's conflict. Like it's not. It's also like a little bit of like when he's not making a priority, there's also a feeling of like therefore feeling a little bit like not respected, like this person doesn't kind of like if they don't meet me in terms of what I need, then do they really respect me? There's a little bit of that coming through. Yeah, and so there's kind of this break here. Okay, so we're gonna pull for the full spread. Let me just see it. Actually, I'm gonna pull from here too. 1 second. Oh, you think he's aware that you feel disrespected, or does he also feel disrespected? Yeah, that came through. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so yeah, so this person, so he still has feelings for you. He thinks you guys could be like a good fit. He doesn't want this to be like, he wants a new start, exactly what you're saying. Okay, I'm just looking at these cards first. I don't trust him anymore as I'm not as infection nice, and then he thinks that I don't. Okay, I see. Well, yeah. So we have like that he's secretly yearning for you. He still sees that there's he still feels like you guys have reason to be together, but it's also he can feel, and you can both feel, that it's a bit of a difficult kind of thing. He doesn't really want this to be the end. He wants a new start, and he's almost, in fact, that you kind of cut it off with him has made him a little bit obsessed with you. Like he doesn't want this to be something that gets away from him. And also, if you guys share socials and everything, he is like watching you online and like kind of looking at what you're posting or not, if that's there. If not, then he's looking at old messages. Okay, let me just pull a different spread. So when he says he wants a second chance, he does, but what are the reasons behind it? Let's just take a look. Ancestors. I'm going to put time limits on my read through now. Great guys, English ancestors. Oh, okay. Thank you. I don't know why I flipped that around. Okay. Okay, this guy, I can't remember now. It's coming. I think this person thinks you guys are a good fit. I don't know if it's like he sees like, if he like really is like, oh, he was the type of person that I could really see myself married to. And so he kind of obsesses about like what is a good match for him. Like he feels like you suit his life. Like or something like that. But oh wait, this is not the card that came out. That's so weird that this card came out. Wait 1 second. That's so weird. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. Let's just focus. Sorry. Okay. So I remember then that you just said that. But you know what the funny thing is? That long distance aspect never shows up in the card, like in classically, in terms of like the card, like the cards that are for like long distance or just distance. It doesn't show up, interestingly enough. I'm not sure why, but anyway, it's just for whatever reason, Spirit's not pointing us to that. Anyway, he wants a second chance with you, but you're right to suspect that whether he has the whether he has the manliness enough, or like that's not meant like that, whether he's person enough, whether he's not, like if it's really coming from the heart, or if it's a bit of ego or whatever. So there's a little bit of discrepancy in that, but he sees that you're very capable. Like that you don't really need him, that you're fine on your own kind of thing. He knows you're not, like, maybe he's known people in the past who he feels like they're dependent on him. He doesn't think so. He can see that you're this person, like you're this girl with a mind of her own, da da da. Like, he sees you that way. Like, this is someone who has her stuff together. He feels like you've kind of lost a little bit of interest in him. He knows that he's kind of disappointed you, but that he's a little defensive because of that. So then he'll be like, well, exactly what you just said, that, well, she's disappointed me too. A little bit of that kind of stuff coming. It's a little childish. Like, I'm going to clarify that. But he does want to come towards you. He wants to make this work. Like, this is the Two of Cups in this particular deck. It's a little different, but it's very romantic. It's very kissy face. I don't know. I never say that, but for some reason that came up here. He wants to, like, seduce you again. You know, he wants, like, in the sense, like, he wants to know again where he feels like, I know she likes me. Oh, I know Eva, like, thinks about me. Da da da. He wants that again. 1 second. Let's see. We don't, the guidance, that's what he wants. Okay, but there is some, like, this person is in their thoughts a little bit. They are worried about you breaking it off. At the same time, I'm going to clarify that they're trying to plan things. Things have not gone their way. They're sad that there's a lot going on here. That things have not gone their way. They are trying to think about how to make you give them a second chance, like, in terms of just not in terms of honestly, like, are we a good fit? Am I listening to what Eva's saying? Can I meet her? Can I be the man she needs? More like, how do I get her back? How do I get her back? How do I get her back? It's a little bit like that. What's this name? Spirit? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So yes, he wants a second chance, and he's trying to figure out how to do it. He's trying to figure out how you guys can reconcile, how you can reunite, how he can make it successful, how you can respect him again. 1 second. He's trying to figure that out. He's trying to figure out how to bring balance back into the connection, but he's struggling with it. He's struggling with, like you said, like, I don't know if it's his ego or whatnot, but he's kind of, like, not sure if he should, like, buy you a gift, or whether he should tell you how important you are, or whether he should step back and let this heal. He's trying to think of in the 3D what you need. Okay, finally came through. He's wondering about whether whether you guys need to physically, like, connect, like, be in the same place a little more often or something like that. Okay, so these types of things are crossing their mind. There's also a little bit about, okay, 1 second, let's finish this. Okay. Yeah, you guys don't, like, Spirit's kind of saying that the way he talks, the way you talk, like, it's not jiving. Jiving, 1960s, a word. It's just not, it's not, oh, no. Sorry, 1 second, my phone just died. Ugh. Okay, what is this? Yeah, he'll defensive and trying to make it look. Yeah, he said that he's seeing each other in person. Yeah, so yeah, that just came through finally. Now I see that he is, and he might be planning something like that. He might be planning something, but your guys is, like, the way you guys communicate to each other, like how he talks to you, how you talk to him, and just kind of like what you've alluded to. It's kind of problematic. So until that gets fixed, it doesn't seem like there's much hope here. Yeah, until there's a way for you guys to, like, let go, like, both of you, even if it's him, like, it's just, and you don't have to, like, meaning until he kind of finds the way to talk to you and treat you the way you need to be treated, and then you just don't get trapped in that cycle where he has this perception that you're not treating him well, that if he needs to be able to communicate that, articulate that to you properly. He's not sure. Yeah, he's thinking about what the right thing. So until the only way this moves forward in terms of a love reconnection, because I can also see that your energy is a little resistant. Like, you're just, like you said, like, I don't know if he's really going to put the effort in, is that the change has to come with the things that are important to you, like, i.e. him treating you like a priority, saying the right things that you need to hear and stuff like that. Yeah, straightforward and clear. That's funny. As soon as you said this is the Ace of Swords that came up, that's a thing. That's, like, like until that's resolved, like it doesn't matter what the spirit's saying, it doesn't matter what gestures of love or emotions he tries to make or whatever in his mind he thinks is romancing you, unless there is that clarity and just like no BS. But unfortunately, the challenge is he is not in straightforward energy right now. He is in kind of self-deceptive and kind of deceptive-ish energies, like, but not because he's trying to play you. It's just this is the way he thinks you resolve things, and that's just how he thinks. He does think you are a good match, but I don't know, like it's almost like I'm hearing like spirits like Eve already knows, that's why she did this. So I think the question is, should you, let's see, let's ask spirit, should she be giving him another chance or not? Let's see. I think that's what we need to ask. That's what we need to ask from this deck. So right now, it doesn't seem like he's really heard you. Like the cards, like your gut is right. Like he's not really, like he's still like trying to figure out how to get you back on his terms, not really listening to what you're saying or your needs and wants. But he really does like you and wants to get you back. But I don't see him really hearing you. But I did suddenly find the other thing about trying to see each other in person. Let's see. Hold on a second. Should Eva give him another chance? Should Eva give him another chance? Okay. Wait, see, 2 cards flipped. Oops. What's this card? Ooh, okay. Let's see. Spirits kind of, so I'm asking here whether you should give him another chance, because the cards don't indicate that he's really hearing you or he's had any awakening or breakthrough. They're saying kind of wait and see whether he is like, can be the way you need him to be, but they're kind of saying to give it like a little, like don't, like he might pester you a little bit in the meantime, meaning like he might be like, oh, let's get back together, and try to like want to fix it right now, right away. But it's more like you need, I think spirit's saying, well, like see if he still keeps, like can he keep this energy of wanting to reconcile with you like over the next few weeks, over the next month. Like it's almost like he wants like an instant gratification of like getting, like finding a second chance, but he has to understand, like you have to be like, I need to see this, like I need to see the energy of this, like the things you need, like you need to see it come to fruition. Until you see that energetic creation, it's hard for you to be sure. Oh, you could also tell him that straightforward, but I don't think he's really in the energy that can receive that. I just heard that right away. There's kind of, we have like the only major is like we have temperance here. So I think it's like a little bit of saying, like you've probably done the right thing. He's not a lost cause. This is not a hopeless case. However, that being said, it's like a little like it needs time. Like we need to see like can he put his money where his mouth is, kind of thing, that type of stuff. So like until he has a breakthrough, he doesn't seem he's going to change. So should you give him another chance? They're saying you can give him another chance. Like they're not saying this is someone you need to like stay far away from with crazy energy, but they're like you need to also like see if it like if you're getting what you need. So okay. So it's like you could give him like, it's maybe you don't give him another chance. Maybe you guys don't get back together, but maybe you say that like you can talk every so often and you see whether when you're talking, if the conversation is appropriate to your needs and whether he's being receptive to your energy or something like that. It might be something like that. Let me just see. How does he feel about it? Oh yeah, he just likes it. He likes it when things are a bit easy, and he's trying to think of like ways to like get you like to be all romantic again, and just kind of get you like where he has you in a way that like is to his liking, kind of thing. It's interesting. Spirit also put out the pay attention to the red flags thing. So Spirit's saying
you've seen the signs, the things. Like this person is not a bad person or anything, but it might not be the right person for you, and the signs are cautioning you, and you're listening to that. So do not ignore the signs. It's good that you are paying attention to the signs, and you should continue to do so. There are fundamental differences between you two, and whether or not he's going to come around has yet to be seen. Right now, no. As it stands right now this week, he hasn't. It's telling you to still stay optimistic, though, about the situation. So it's kind of like, don't close the door on him necessarily, but that doesn't mean like give in to him. That just means like you're willing, like if he really does what's necessary, you're willing to. I'm just going to pull you the other cards, but you're willing to what's the word, like if he were actually to come back in the way you wanted him to come back, then yeah, sure, you'd be open to him. Like it's not like you're saying no way. Like you could even relay that to him. If you're not saying no, absolutely, to no second chances, but you're saying like it needs to be something substantial that meets your needs, and see whether he's responsive to that. He is trying to figure out what to do, but he is being a little like not deceptive, like, but anyway. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think this computer's been trying to get me to okay, sorry about that. Yeah, the computer wants to. So what we have is for you an advice. We have new moon in Cancerian and last quarter moon in Gemini. So new and last. Okay, so you're coming to a point, like an inflection point, kind of. Okay, it says relax and clear your mind. So it's asking you to not put too much energy into it, like kind of be more responsive to what he does or says, like meaning like if he like react to what he provides, as opposed to trying to figure out the situation. I think Spirit's in good with what you've done. Like they're happy with you, like meaning they're happy that you've pulled back your energy, you've said your piece, and you've said no. I don't see him changing his communication style like right away. So until he proves that, I don't think Spirit wants you to go back, because at the bottom we have know your worth, new moon in Taurus. So I think Spirit likes the fact that you know your worth. I think I felt that before, Ela. At times I felt like Spirit has come through and been like, Eva needs to know what she's worth. And this time I feel like Spirit's happy, feels like you do know your worth, and you like stood your ground a little bit. Thank you, Queen. People, like men can change. There are 50 and 60-year-olds right out there in the universe who are acting like they're 25. So yeah, so that's good. And I'm feeling that Spirit feels better about that. So Gates of Triumph. Okay, so what you have here, this is just for you. Gates of Triumph. This kind of is like a New Horizons type of card. Success expands in your life. So I think Spirit likes this way of not being held back by this person. Like you're moving in the right direction. You should always move towards success, not to anything that is the opposite of success. So if you don't feel successful in this connection, it's good that you're walking away. Like you said, it's also like we were saying, doors you're not closing. These are actually like gate, like metal doors you can see through, and this is kind of like you're not closing the door on him. Like you could say to him, like, I like you, I think you're good and whatever, but like, and sure, we could try this again, but I've told you the things that I need to try this again, like, and just kind of reiterate that to him, kind of like a child or something. And if he just keeps like not listening to you and trying to like just whatever wine you and dine you in another way, then you kind of like stick to your guns, is what it's saying. There could be like a lesson, like this person could be a part of a lesson for you as well. So that's kind of like what we have for you. I feel, what is the card that I'm feeling to get? This is just for you. Hold on. From this deck. 1 second. Thank you, Queen. It's going to be a card for Eva. So more about Eva and love versus Eva and Michael. Oops, wow. Okay, wow, that's really sweet. I like this card a lot. It's kind of speaking to the fact that like this is what you deserve. Like these two cute little owls looking at each other. Those owls might mean something to you as well. But like you have a good heart. Sometimes there's been people around you that has made it like have drawn on sides that have like, made you question things, but you need a loyal and deserving and a reciprocal kind of love and energy. And that you should make sure that there's someone that is also loyal to you and your feelings and your emotions. At the bottom of the deck, we also have time to go, which I just feel is like, don't stick around here. But that's not to say, again, if this person changes, you're open to it, but you can't, like, you just kind of all you can do is repeat your situation to him, like in terms of what you need, and hope he responds, but not like compromise can only happen when he's actually doing the work to compromise. If he's just insisting you feed whatever he's giving you, then that's not compromising, right? So you can express that stuff to him. He might not take it well. I don't see his energy being like open to that, but that's kind of where it stands. So I think spirit is like, overall there was temperance and waiting and just kind of giving it a bit of time. So that's what we kind of have for you right now, Eva. Hopefully that helps. Certainly come back and let me know how it's going. I don't see anything, right? But these are current energies. It could change. So hopefully, if he comes around, but I think that there are other options for you. Like I'm feeling that even in the read. I don't think this is the last, like there's someone maybe potentially better for you out there. So anyway, thank you for trusting me with your energy and letting me read for you. I really appreciate it. Kind of, yeah, like, and just you can repeat what you've made clear. Like, these are the things I need. Like, you don't have to block them. You can just be like, these are the things I need. These are the things I need. Like, I've told you what I need. I need you to communicate with me in this way. I need to not feel disrespected. And then just let him have his tantrum and see what happens. Okay, thank you. Okay, Queen, we're going to finish here with Queen. Thank you. Has Iris been trying to reach out? Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of the Queen's highest good. Oh. Do you feel he's been trying to reach out? Oh, Queen, sorry. I changed the spread in my mind as I was going through. Let me try this again. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Has ours, the Aries, been trying to reach out in the 5D? But the first card that fell out was yes, he has been trying to reach out in the 5D. Okay, so yes, he has. You were right. You were right. So now let's pull the 9 cards first. Ooh. I don't know why I'm pulling this way. Okay. Wow, these cards are kind of just falling all over the place for Queen. Okay, so for Queen, how does he feel? He has probably been trying to reach out. He's wondering if he's kind of, I don't know why, he's like kind of coming back again to see what you feel about him, kind of thing. So he's trying to figure out how you feel about him. He's a little anxious and wondering like if he's kind of lost you, or if, again, like he might have felt an energetic shift in you, Queen. He's trying to figure out if there's a way to manifest you back, but at the same time, he's not really sure. He's not doing it maybe with the best of intentions still. He is trying to like get over a little bit of, he's trying not to focus on regrets. Oh, I don't like this energy. I just got this, Queen. I don't know if you've gotten this. I might be wrong about this because we've read a few different energies today, but I just got this, like, maybe he went through an experience and stuff, which like he shot his shot. Doesn't they shoot your shot? Like he might have been shot down in some other situation where he tried to approach someone or something. And he's like, oh man, maybe I should have like tried harder with Queen. Like there's a little bit of that kind of energy, which I'm not super crazy about, but that's what's coming through. A little bit, but nonetheless, so kind of seeing your value a little bit more, but not a little more out of regret than pure, like from like the healthiest place. He's struggling to awaken to stuff. He's still resisting everything. Like he's resisting good things, positive signs. I think there's other positive things that are coming in his life and things that he's kind of resisting a little bit. And he's feeling a little like left out by people. Okay, so he's not, and actually the connection itself is feeling a little bit disjointed for both of you. You both have kind of like, yeah, there is some communication in the 5D. It's intuitive. What your intuitive downloads are correct. His intuitive downloads are correct as well. He's sensing stuff about you. Unfortunately, there are some self-limiting beliefs and fears and stuff motivating his feelings towards you. Maybe it could just be just to see if you're still going to be reactive to him, if you're going to positively react to him or not, or positively react to him or not, or whether he still, I keep hearing if he still has you. I don't mean it that way, but meaning whether he knows, like, I think he knows you care about him and like him and, you know, are willing or had at one point been willing to see a future for him. He's wondering if you still feel that way or not. But I feel like he's more just checking in. I don't feel like he's doing that because he's changed his mind. He's still like checking in. Oh, does Queen still feel this way? Oh, okay, let me go back and like sit in my sofa and like think about what I feel again. So it's kind of not the best. Let's get you a Moonology. Okay, so conclude. So some things might become apparent. A full moon. There's another eclipse coming up, I think, in October or something. So maybe if you've been sensing stuff, Queen, like you're going to have some more clarity a little bit soon about RS, but it's probably just because he's been energetically thinking about you. I think he might be thinking about reaching out to you, but it's kind of more out of a place of just his own self-loathing, I heard. Does he self-loathe himself? That's weird. But with a sprinkle of actually realizing he has feelings for you. So I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. As I was kind of jumping a little bit more into his energy, we're seeing cards where he's like, no, but I really like Queen. No, I really think it could work. It's almost like he has to figure out how he can kind of, if like there were cracks in your foundation, how you can put the mortar on to fix it all up or something like that. Like, it's always this energy with him, which is kind of like, oh, like, yeah, like this is what I'm gonna do and I'm gonna do it, and but then it's like, I'm not gonna do it, and just kind of like an emotional laziness almost. But anyway, I have no idea if all this is going through. I hope it is. Ow, sorry, I hurt. Okay, hopefully, thank you for letting me read. For everyone who joined us today, thank you, Queen. Hopefully you'll get a chance to see that message later. I appreciate everyone joining it. Was there anybody else? Was there anyone in here who needed a free? Oh, okay, thank you, Queen. Sorry. A free one card. If you guys are still here, then let me know. If not, I'm going to sign off. Okay, I'm going to count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If anyone wants what was I about to say? Oh, Stara. Oh my God, Stara. Okay, if you're on here, Stara, I'm so sorry. Okay, so Stara, I will get you next time with your questions. I saw them on the live. But let me just pull you a card for that first question, Stara. Hold on one second. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Stara for Stara's highest good regarding just a check-in about this person. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Stara for Stara's Okay, Sarah. So we'll do some of those other questions next time we becoming a better person. Okay, yeah, this is a tough time. I know, Sarah. Okay, so overall, I just asked for a quick message for you. I'll do the thing next time. But yeah, so obviously this person has been. There might be stuff going on in his life, but I know that was a special connection for you, and it doesn't end here. There's some connection. There is going to be some long-term connection between you guys. It's still a bit of a ways away. There's still a little bit of work. Okay, yeah. So there's going to be some way that they're going to. Hopefully, both of you will come together in the 3D, and there's going to be a way. I know you're making effort, so hopefully this person is too. I think this person is, because I'm asking about them. Trust. Okay, Stara, what I just got. Oh, another Stara. Okay, that's a different lovers card. oh crap, that message came and left. I just heard like maybe the things and signs that you believe indicate interest in synchronicities might be different than what the universe is saying. So maybe if you're thinking, oh, this person isn't doing XYZ, so it must mean they've lost interest. Maybe that's not it. Maybe there's different ways that they're going to express it. Of course, don't wait for them, but there is some kind of strong union in your future. And I don't think this one is fully lost. Yeah, there's still some time. Things still need to be kind of sorted out. The conflicts need to be sorted out, and there's still things that need to be looking inward and let me see. They're trying. Okay. They know that you helped them become a better person. They're aware of all the anxieties. You help them heal, and they know that. They know you invested in them. They're holding back. 1 second. Sorry, I'm in my. You know you can email me later if I can Holy Spirit. The distance between you and him is showing up. Choices. We got choices twice. Self-love at the bottom. What is this choice about? Now I'm intrigued. Now intrigued, girl. Oh man. Let's pull from this deck. Choices in life, I think. Choices in life. I think there's some workplace stuff going on, but also like how relationship fit into the bigger picture for him, which kind of makes sense. Okay, I just want to pull while I'm in the energy of pulling stuff. That's why I'm doing this. We'll have this on record so we can do okay, make it so yeah, so that thing you were thinking about that you told me like yeah, there's still a connection here. Still a connection, there's still energy. Don't give up yet, but don't put, I mean, you know what the differences are. Manage your expectations. I'm just, yeah, again, Star, I'm just pulling this right now because I know by pulling it, I'll have it later. And you'll have it later. Yeah, no, there's still hope here. We have like, look, we have go the distance. I think the things you were planning and thinking about, I think that may, I'm going to ask that question you asked. I remember. Okay. They value you. They see you. They know side, but some choice that Spirit's not fully letting me get into with them. What about Spirit? What do you think the Spirit's making about reply? kind of doesn't know what to say, doesn't know what your expectations are. They know there's a future with you, but in part, they kind of try to release some of this stuff in the past, and they've moved forward in some ways. Let's see. Okay, like that other reading you said, like that from that other person, the one in person you had from that. Yeah, I think they're some of that stuff we saw before about the other, like, there's a lot going on in their life, but I think the message for you right now is real. And like when you feel like they're holding back, they are. Like that's not just in your head. And look, as I pull the cards away, the two that are pulled away last are like the Lovers and the Six of Cups. Like there's still hope here and stuff. It might be an issue of divine timing here, which is hard. I mean, go ahead and do the things you think you need to do for your peace of mind. I know the other questions were about some other stuff, but that's kind of just a teaser for what you'd asked. I'm going to just do one thing. And then we'll get your other 3 questions next time. Don't let pride get in your way in the end of oh, beautiful. Don't let pride get in the way. Full moon in Leo, the end of a tough cycle approaches full moon in Capricorn. You're not going to be stuck in this energy for like super long. Try your best without feeling like, don't let this person play games with you, but like try your best to be your authentic, insightful, thoughtful self. And, make your, in your vulnerability, your power is seen. Don't, this person, just because this person still might be in a lower frequency of ego than yours. So sometimes you end up matching it, which is an issue in terms of long-term commitment, but that's another question. But, don't, for the time being, work from your heart, think with your heart, not just feel with your heart, think with your heart when it comes to them, but, be protective of yourself. Don't let them, but I think you are. So it'll, everything, like there's a lot of divine protection here. So it's tough, but it's probably going to go in the right way. Anyway, oh, you wanted this one, right? Okay. Oh my God, I was just going on and on about protection and you're protected. Call back your soul retrieval. So you are protected. Don't worry, make the decisions you need to make for yourself. You are protected. It's a beautiful card, actually. Okay, but I know you have those other ones. I just wanted to get that as a little peek for you. Okay, again, no one's left here, but Sarah will look at this later. Okay. Thank you to everyone who joined me. I will talk to you later. I think everyone's gone. And we will take care. Okay, let's end this. I'll put a timestamp in for this. Okay. Why is that not working?